There has been a dramatic increase in on-chain activity for Shiba Inu, and whales are acting daringly. Concurrently, the burn rate is skyrocketing. The supply of Shiba is rapidly decreasing, and new predictions indicate a 300% rally by October 2025. Is Shiba about to have its next big breakthrough? You should not miss this video if you are interested in Shiba Inus or own SHIBA tokens. So, what's the most recent update on the Shiba Inu coin? And what effect will this have on the value of SHIB? Well, let's check at the Shiba price chart for May 21st, shall we? Approximately 1,509 Shiba Inu units are being sold today. With $255 million in 24-hour trading activity, the price of Shiba has increased 5% in the last 24 hours. The token is the 19th most valuable cryptocurrency at now, with a market cap of more than $8 billion. Remember that all rates are subject to change at the time of video release. Do not consider this material to be financial advice. The video for today is ready to go. In the previous 7 days, the Shiba Inu market has seen an explosion of 1,100%, with inflows up 1,109% and outflows up 822%. This has sparked a lot of questions. An extraordinary rise in on-chain activity has been observed in Shiba Inu, one of the most popular meme coins on the market. Over the 30 and 90-day intervals, these numbers grow even higher. Astonishingly, the inflows increased by 1045% and 104% respectively, following closely after our outflows at 15% and 81% respectively. All that sudden uptick in activity is making people wonder a lot of things. Its perpetrators. Why hasn't the pricing budged? What moreover can the market anticipate? These figures indicate a very unpredictable on-chain setting with substantial monetary movement occurring on both sides. Currently trading at approximately 1,600 units, close below the 200 EMA resistance level, SHIB is continuing in the consolidation phase on the price chart. Price momentum has failed to materialize despite the chain's fast modifications. Large holders' actions may have more to do with profit-taking, internal repositioning, or preemptive allocation than with fresh retail demand or firm market confidence. As a result of shifting macro and market conditions, whales have likely orchestrated a massive redistribution in order to adjust their SHIB exposure. Such action typically precedes a directional shift, but without confirmation from price and volume, it is impossible to tell if this will end in a bullish resolution or a local peak. Hey there! If you're still here, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. Helps keep the channel running and doesn't cost a thing. If you want to know what's happening with Shiba Inu and where the currency could go from here, you'll have to see the show. After emerging from a protracted slump, Shiba Inus are displaying excellent accumulation indicators. Within a narrow consolidation zone, the widely used meme token is currently trading sideways. The present state of the market is highly conducive to a possible upward movement for SHIB, signs that are strong on the chain. There are large withdrawals of exchange funds and a higher burn rate at SHIB. According to CryptoQuant's data, the number of SHIB transactions increased from 6,200 to 7,510, although the price did not change. If activity is going up while prices are staying the same, it usually means that either accumulation or distribution is taking place. On the other hand, SHIB lost an enormous 111.8 billion tokens in its net exchange outflow on May 20th. With this specific piece of evidence, the case is strongly in favor of accumulation. Lots of people are putting their tokens in cold storage or keeping them in their own possession, which is seen as an optimistic indicator for the future. It seems like instead of trying to sell their SHIB tokens fast, investors are setting themselves up for a future rally. With 15.3 million SHIB tokens reported burned in the last 24 hours, further tightening the token supply, the burn rate of SHIBs has increased significantly by 85.81%, adding to this picture. Ready to burst as pace of accumulation and burn increases. Technical analysis on SHIB RSI and MACD all point to a weakening bear market. Important signals may be seen on the daily timeframe technical chart of SHIB. The relative strength index RSI is now at 51.51, which is slightly higher than the neutral 50 line. The result is that SHIB is neither overbought nor oversold. The RSI has hit 60 before, which is significant, displaying a rising trend before pulling back. A return to the 60 level may signal the beginning of the upswing. At the same time, a small bullish crossing is developing as the MACD lines converge close to the zero line. There appears to be less negative momentum in the MACD histogram, which means that the bearish pressure is starting to fade. The meat of today's video is about to begin. Predictions for October 2025 show a 300% increase in the Shiba Inu. Take a look at this process. The Shiba Inu seemed to be following the market trend. The asset was gradually gaining ground even though it was losing 40% per year. A 15.8% increase was achieved by SHIB during the previous month. During the previous week, the meme currency experienced a minor setback, falling by more than 10%. Even if SHIB investors are still not sure what to do, the asset might have a bright future. Things have been rough for SHIB thus far in 2025, and the rest too could be. Even if SHIBA INUs can benefit from the impending uncertainty, SHIBA INU begins to feel better. How's the fare? There was a 2% increase in the SHIBA INU market in the last day. This increase is significant for the SHIB market as a whole, notwithstanding its fragility. There were 1,417 units of meme coin trading hands when this was written. For SHIBA INU, May has historically been a bit of a mixed bag. May 2024 has been a bullish month for SHIB according to historical data. During this time, the asset's value has increased by 13%. A 40% decline in value characterizes the years leading up to 2024. The meme coin is expected to have its best month in October. There was a 300% increase for the meme currency in October, with an average price change of 213% according to the data. It appears that SHIBA INU will also maintain its streak in October 2025. According to data provided by CoinCodex, the meme coin is projected to reach a high of 5,923 units in the market in October of 2025. From its current market price, this is a 13% increase. Additionally, the asset's performance in the months preceding up to this point is positive. The SHIBA market will see substantial gains as a result of this price increase, leading to more investors making a profit. In the next 5 years, many of our subscribers say they will hang on to millions of SHIB and not sell a single one, because they have faith in the SHIBA INU creators and the practical benefits. Let's investigate. An intriguing development in the ecology of the SHIBA INU begins this week. An out-of-the-ordinary occurrence has disturbed one of its vital whale parameters. An intriguing pattern emerges from the entity block data. Large transactions above $100,000 have increased significantly within the past 24 hours. In spite of this uptick in transaction frequency, the volume of these transactions has significantly decreased over the same period. From what we can see, there has been an astounding 71% increase, bringing the total number of major transactions to 204. The SHIBA INU community would normally see this spike as a sign of robust and bullish market sentiment. There has been a major shift in the market, as seen by the 204 deals struck by major players. See the world's most powerful people walking in on you at a large party. Gathered in a tight circle, the room is deliberating about important matters. That is not something you would ignore carelessly. Pay attention to it because it means something important is happening. Significant investors typically show confidence and growth potential in the financial world when they start making huge moves like this. The volume's glaring contrast, nevertheless, is where the abnormality lies. When expressed as a percentage of total transactions, the number of huge transactions has dropped from 6 trillion SHIBA INU to 2 trillion, a precipitous 67% decline. In addition, the loss in transaction volume was 63%, falling from $144 million to $52 million when expressed in dollar equivalents. The significant price spike of the SHIBA INU token makes the percentage of volume reduction in dollar terms appear lower, which is an interesting observation. The price of the token unexpectedly surged by more than 24% in only that 1 hour. And this is something that has to be clarified. The SHIBA INU accomplished the unthinkable, goggled out Dogecoin, despite the fact that Doge Day was 2 days ago. Even though it was earlier than Bitcoin, it still managed to surpass it, together with Bitcoin's day yesterday, something that had been anticipated for 4 years. Not to mention, this is massive. Think about this. 2 major happenings in the cryptocurrency realm are scheduled for today, as Dogecoin fans celebrate Doge Day, and Bitcoin investors await the Bitcoin halving event, an event that happens only every 4 years. It's as if these 2 cryptocurrencies are throwing their biggest parties of the year, and everyone is waiting for Dogecoin and Bitcoin to steal the show. But then, seemingly out of nowhere, SHIBA INU steals the show. Despite not having its own special event, the value of SHIBA INU skyrocketed. It's like if SHIBA INU burst onto the scene, surprising and astounding everyone with its rapid ascent to stardom, while Dogecoin and Bitcoin were all the rage. However, many people failed to notice that SHIBA INU had such remarkable development. As things stand, this is likely the result of people's actions in the market. They just keep piling up projects while they steal their money.